due west of the Atlantic, nestled in downtown Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to met the Denver Broncos. Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Play action now. Bridgewater. Completes it to Fant on the right side. Bridgewater to Fant. First down, Broncos.
They got a completion there, but that's clearly an example of one side happy, the other side not very happy. Defense, very, hey, take 1 or 2 yards, we're good with that. Offense, you've got to expect to get more on the passing play.
Eluding the pressure right. Over the middle, complete. That's Gordon. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Well, he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. And there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. Now, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
On third down, Bridgewater. Flush to his right. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
Dancing to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Bridgewater. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
Here's Bridgewater. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. On first down, right back to Etienne. And he's got room. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
And that's a pleasing run there by Travis Etienne. And every time I see him carry it, I think of the word mature. Why? 4 full seasons at Clemson, not something you normally get with a running back. Had almost 5,000 yards rushing, the school record, along with 70 rushing touchdowns. That's both the school record and ACC record. The second running back taken in the draft after Najee Harris from Alabama, number 25 overall. He's now wearing number 1 in the NFL after wearing number 9 at Clemson. He loves those single digits.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's good for another Jacksonville first and 10 at the 21-yard line.
18 Gator. Watch the screen. Pass. Five.
On first and 10, it's ETN. The tackle made that time by Bryce Callahan. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
They're hoping to do it consistently here. 48 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
64. Hey, Charlie. 40 seconds to Mike.
Here's Lawrence. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Chris Manhertz, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jags have taken the early lead.
Reason quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
After the touchdown, Cook now to keep this one away. KJ Hamler returning it. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here, my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On second and 9, Bridgewater. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Bridgewater to Sutton, first down, Denver. Two first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10. They go play action. Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. Flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. The Broncos on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is third and 10. Now Bridgewater. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. A good pickup there at 22. Now Gordon on first down. It winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 20.
Greatest show on earth, baby.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. In search of 8 yards on third down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he's going to be brought down. He needed to get to the 20, but he's a yard or 2 short. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. They're going to run. This is Gordon. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Gordon. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Throw to the right here to Gordon. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. Gordon. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. Here's Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Teddy Bridgewater. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Ready! Hey, shoot! 60 yards, shoot!
They go play action with Lawrence. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got him bumped down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. That one good for 24 yards. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. In on the stop there, Alexander Johnson, the Broncos' leading tackler last year. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A give, it's Etienne off the option. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half.
Hey, I 7.
47's the mic.
On third down, Lawrence. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on third down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot him now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Broncos on the field ready to start their next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Bridgewater. Gets it to Gordon. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. It'll be a gain of 11, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Flush to his right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out in this first half of action. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. To return, here's Agnew. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
They'll try the left side with Etienne. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. On the stop that time, it was Josey Jewell.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 23. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Handoff running left is Etienne. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Lawrence will throw. Touchdown! About 10 yards away. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
Now that was simply frustrating for the defense. They did everything they were supposed to, including putting a hit on the quarterback as he delivered the ball. Yet, it still resulted in a touchdown against them.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And this game is all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. Escaping the pressure right. Giving Tim that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Out to his left. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 35. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Flushed out right. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Steps away to his left. And he's got his tight end fed. Touchdown, Broncos. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. McManus's point after is good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. To return, here's Agnew. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive, and their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Bradley Chubb just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Back now in Jacksonville. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
You got nothing. 47 Mike.
Now Lawrence. Under pressure, they got him again. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returning it, here's Hamler. And he gets his down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 35 yards that time on the punt. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, it's Gordon. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Bridgewater. Being chased out left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. And a big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. This is in the area where it might be coming back. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Play fake. Bridgewater. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On second down, Etienne once more.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll run with Etienne. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Lawrence there, complete to Robinson.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's a give to Etienne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
So they'll try to move the ball closer here on 3rd down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. Play action. It's Lawrence. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Man, it's caught inside the 10. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
They'll run with Etienne. And that's a touchdown. After the start to his season, he had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
I don't want to call a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good as you get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He moved well to that kind of a start.
Like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
He's on bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Bridgewater rolling to his right. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time, 4th down, Bridgewater. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and it's incomplete. They cannot convert. and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jags take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
60 out there.
A shotgun snap and again to Etienne. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Bradley Chubb came in and got him. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Lawrence to throw. And, it's incomplete. That would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to make it 4th down. So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Jacksonville, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get to stay put for a few days